This is episode 43 of Fresh and Uncooked. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jeff.
Jeff and I love to eat. We know you do too. We're here every single week to talk about it. That, new menu items, products. We give our opinions on the food we try and enjoy. And every single episode of Fresh and Uncooked has its own dedicated topic. What are we talking about today, Jeff?
Chris, we are talking about the best uses for pickles.
Pickles. We also have stories on how to get Grubhub Plus for free for a year.
Ooh.
A message from the Save Tab Soda Committee. And the iconic Whopper has a southwestern option.
Oh, wow.
Coming up next in food news.
Any news? Is there any news?
I have news.
Food news.
Bad news travels fast.
So if you're an Amazon Prime member, you're used to free delivery. Well, now Amazon Prime members can get a year-long Grubhub Plus membership, which means $0 delivery fees on anything over $12 from Grubhub.
Interesting.
After 1 year, you would get charged the monthly fee, which is $9.99 right now, but who knows? They could raise the price and you'd have to pay whatever that is, but you just got to remember to cancel your membership in a year, and you're all set if you're a big Grubhub user and an Amazon Prime member. Another thing you got to keep in mind is you have to make sure you are a Prime member too. You can't do like one of those just be a Prime member for Prime Day kind of a thing. You got to be a Prime member the whole time, because Grubhub links your account to your Amazon account so they would know. Amazon.com/Grubhub. What do you think of that, Jeff?
I guess, like, sure, Yeah.
I guess it's another Prime member perk.
Yeah, I think my wife is an Amazon Prime member. I'm not a Prime member, and I just use her account. And I don't order from Amazon all that often. And when it comes to Grubhub, not too often.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the rotation, maybe once a month or something like that.
Okay. So I guess it depends where you order from too. I mean, I'm not super big on ordering food delivery apps like Grubhub and the others, but $9.99 a month is what it costs you. So I guess if you used it 2 to 3 times a month, it would kind of pay for itself. Because I don't know, it seems like whenever I do need to use Grubhub or DoorDash or whatever, it's like just getting something that would cost you $13-14 ends up costing you like $38. So
True. Very true.
And part of that is the delivery fee. So I guess that'll knock it off to like $27 for a $13 item. But yeah, I mean, it's if sometimes it's just very convenient to use it, and if you're a Prime member, you might as well link your account and take advantage of that for the next year.
Yeah, why not?
So, Jeff, there's this organization out there trying to bring back the classic soda that Coca-Cola used to make. Tab. Tab was the first zero sugar cola made by Coke and was created back in 1963 and discontinued in 2020. Jeff, were you a big fan of Tab?
No, I didn't even know that it went away.
You didn't know it went away. Okay.
No, that's how big of a fan of Tab I am.
I can't say I've ever had Tab in my life, but there's a lot of people out there that really miss it. And the Save Tab Soda Committee put out a few billboards in Atlanta, just across the street from Coca-Cola's headquarters, hoping they catch the eye of some Coke executives. The committee also runs email and phone campaigns to urge fans to sign its petition to help keep pressure on the company to bring back Tab Soda.
Wow.
They're getting into it.
They
So
definitely are.
if you too are a fan of Tab and you wish to help the cause, bring it back, you can visit savetabsoda.com and sign the petition.
And they really love their Coca-Cola down in Atlanta, down by the headquarters and everything.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Oh, when you're down there, it is nothing but like Coca-Cola all over the place.
Probably employs most of the people around there.
Yeah.
Well, for a limited time, Burger King has released the Southwest Whopper.
Okay.
There's several patty options, as they put it, very weirdly. The Whopper Junior patty, the quarter-pound Whopper patty, the 2 Whopper patty option, or the plant-based Impossible patty. So, to translate, it basically comes in a Junior, a regular, a double Whopper, an Impossible Whopper. Why they just didn't use those terms, I don't know. So after you sort out all that, it comes with bacon, avocado spread, seasoned tortilla strips, American cheese, lettuce, white onions, tomatoes, and a creamy, spicy sauce on the toasted sesame seed Whopper bun. The Junior is featured on the one of the Your Way meals, which prices start at $5 or $6 if you're in California. I'm not sure what they are in the Chicago area, but Your Way meal includes the Southwest Bacon Whopper Junior, a 4-piece chicken nugget, small fry, small fountain drink. And FYI, Jeff, you remember Burger King's nuggets, I believe, were last place on our fast food chicken nuggets tasting episode.
I definitely remember that for sure.
Which was episode 12, if you want to give that a listen. Their chicken fries were amazingly way better than their nuggets. So basically, this is a regular Whopper without the ketchup, without the mayonnaise, without the pickle. We're talking about pickles later. But it does have bacon, avocado spread, and a spicy sauce with like crunchy tortilla strips in it. So, Jeff, would you try it?
I would try it. Now, will I try it? I don't go to Burger King all that often. And if I do, it's usually for breakfast.
Oh.
I would probably say my favorite thing from Burger King is the croissant sandwich.
Croissant sandwich is solid. Have not had one of those in a long time.
Maybe you need to change that, Chris. Maybe you need to make a day of nothing but Burger King.
I kind of like their tater tots for the breakfast too.
Oh, they're not bad. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I might like them better than the McDonald's hash brown, to be honest.
The McDonald's hash brown, as consistent as McDonald's is with everything else pretty much on their menu, for whatever reason, that hash brown, not consistent.
It's not. It's almost like getting a good order of fries. You either get hot, crispy fries that are perfect, or they're cold and soggy, or, you know, under the voice. That's the same for their hash browns, no doubt.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, a couple of things intrigue me on this. The whole crunchy tortilla strips. Do you like the fact of those on a burger or potato chips inside the sandwich? Do you like that kind of thing?
I don't. I think it's very odd because Taco Bell does that sometimes with some of their burritos.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Not a fan. Okay. What is your go-to Whopper order? You know, Burger King's all about the have it your way. Do you change up the Whopper when you get a Whopper?
I don't do Whoppers very often, but I think when I do, I usually order a triple Whopper with cheese.
Oh, okay. So you do add cheese then?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Cheese. See, I'm all OG when it comes to the Whopper.
Okay.
You know, Burger King's just infamous for asking you for every single add-on after you make your order. And I'm a no to all of them. No bacon, no cheese, no jalapenos. No upgrades are needed. The OG Whopper is perfect in my mind. But if I am hungry, I do get the double Whopper. Do they make a triple Whopper?
I believe so. They used to. Okay. Maybe they don't anymore because you shouldn't be eating that anyway.
I do get the double Whopper if I am super hungry. It is quite the journey. That's a lot of flame broiled meat. A triple Whopper. Wow. I don't know. I do go extra mayo if I am going with the double Whopper though.
Okay. There's a triple Whopper with cheese that's on their menu. 1,300 calories, which just wipe your day away.
Yeah.
Calorie wise.
That'll put you in a food coma for lunch.
It's not good. But yeah, and you can add things to it if you'd like. You can always add bacon to it. But at that point in time, why are you adding?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I'm not a big bacon person. I'm not a big bacon burger person at all.
I'm not too crazy about it either.
Yeah. Just give me another patty. And a few extra slices of cheese. Patty. If it has extra cheese, even better.
I like how you can get this Southwestern bacon Whopper in an impossible version of it. Because you still got the bacon. Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny. By the way, if you're a Royal Perks member, which is Burger King's, rewards name, ordering online through the Burger King app or website, you have the limited time option to add the avocado spread that they're featuring on the Southwest Whopper to any burger or chicken sandwich for $1.
Wow.
So there you go.
Pretty cool.
That's kind of a cool option, Don't know how good Burger King's avocado spread is. But how many other restaurants come out with something and they have a special sauce on it or something, and then can I try that on with this or with that? Burger King's giving you that option. Might not be a good option, and they're charging you $1 for it. So
Yeah, I was going to say, if
kinda
if
weird,
it was
but-
free for any of the Royal Perks, customers, that would be a little bit better. But
Yeah, it would be more of a perk.
right now, they're just basically telling you, oh, you can order this.
You have the option to spend another $1.
Yeah.
You're at Burger King. That's your food news, episode 43.
Would you like a way to make your own nut or plant-based milk at home?
Jeff and Chris here to tell you about the Nutter Machine, and we have a code for our listeners to use if they want to save $10.
Nutter is a milk-making machine for dairy-free milks. A blender, you might say.
But it's better than a blender when it comes to making milk.
Yeah, a blender has its disadvantages, like remembering to pre-soak your nuts overnight. And I don't know about your blender, Chris, but mine doesn't have a heat setting.
Mine doesn't either, so if soy milk is your thing, then a blender does not help you.
The Nutter is designed for making all sorts of fresh nut milks in a matter of minutes, with 3 easy steps and no pre-soak necessary.
Nutter has multiple heat settings and endless recipe possibilities. It's compact size and it's single serving, so no mess or waste.
If you or someone you know enjoys almond, cashew, coconut, soy, rice, or even oat milk, then the Nutter is perfect for you.
Order online today and save $10 by using our coupon code CHRIS10 at checkout.
TheNutter.com. That's TheNutter.com, N-U-T-R.
Build a more sustainable world, one glass of nut milk at a time.
We just celebrated Independence Day. How was your 4th of July? Did you do a brisket? Did you do any grilling?
Oh, I did grilling. I did ribs.
Ribs. Nice.
But here's the thing. I did beef ribs, not pork ribs.
Ooh. Nice. How'd they turn out?
They turned out okay, but I learned that I like pork ribs better than beef ribs.
I have not done beef ribs yet.
Yeah, and my kids liked them. My kids liked them a lot. So I made potato salad, and then I made a shrimp pasta salad as well.
Ooh.
And
Shrimp
the wife made an elote corn salad too.
Very nice.
So it was pretty solid. It was good times. So the brisket, yeah, I would have had to gone to another store. I just went to one store. So I picked up everything at one store, and it was just easier that way.
Yeah.
But the brisket is still something I need to make.
Still something on the summer to-do list. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same here.
It'll happen.
Same here. Yeah, we went pretty simple. Did do hot dogs, actually, on 4th of July.
Okay. Not on the grill, though.
Not on the grill. Nope. Simmered them. Did them Chicago style. Went out and got them. Made sure I had all the ingredients. Did those. Yeah, we had potato salad, too. And mine I didn't make. I just got it at the store. And actually, we did have shrimp as well. We got some, did some steak and shrimp on the grill. A little garlic butter. And had pickles. Had some pickles. Had plenty of pickles around, which is what we're going to talk about today. And straight off the bat, just pickles in general, we're going to talk about the best uses for them. No sweet pickles at all for me. It's 100% dill pickles.
Never sweet pickles. No?
No, they are just wrong. It's like
Wow.
it's like a candied cucumber. I
Okay.
can't do it. No sweet relish, no sweet pickles. 100% dill. I don't even drop a brand name on you here. They're made just a few towns away from here. Clausen pickles. 10 out of 10.
Clausen, that's solid. Yeah, those are solid. I didn't know they were made in Illinois. They are?
Woodstock, Illinois.
Wow.
Clausen Pickle Factory.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Do you think we could get a tour?
I'm sure. They're the refrigerated kind, and I like them cold and crispy, and that's exactly what Clausen pickles are. So, yeah, that's how I go. But, had some over the weekend on my Chicago hot dog. Took a Clausen pickle spear out, kind of cut it lengthwise in half, and then in half again, stuffed them on the dog. Can't go wrong there. Hot dogs.
That's a solid use for a pickle. And I don't know that everybody does that, right? That's very much a Chicago thing.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it seems normal to me. Like, even if I'm just making hot dogs at home and I'm not necessarily trying to Chicago-fy it, a pickle still winds up on there. 90% of the time for me. So,
Oh, for sure.
and if not on the dog, definitely right next to the dog on the plate, Pickles usually find their way into a lot of meals, I'm realizing, for me.
So do you double down on the pickle, so to speak, by putting a dill spear and relish on that hot dog?
Well, we've talked about this before. The Chicago dog is great. We actually talked about hot dogs last episode. But I can't. The one thing that just kind of annoys me a little bit is the sweet relish, the neon relish.
Okay.
Since I don't like sweet relish, sweet pickles, I don't normally put it on, So I wouldn't double down unless I was literally just going to a hot dog joint and ordering a couple Chicago dogs,
Okay.
You enjoy that though.
Yeah, I'll do it for sure. I mean, if you look in my refrigerator right now, I have sweet and dill relish in my refrigerator.
Yeah, good dill relish I'll do.
Yeah,
I might
like
double
both of
down
them.
with the pickle and the dill relish.
It just depends on the day of the week, I guess. Whether if I want the sweet or the dill, I'm good with either one.
So hot dogs, hamburgers. You a fan of pickles on the burger?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Do you ever do sweet relish on a burger?
Do I ever? I only do relish on hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I'll use it. One of the ingredients in the potato salad that I make,
Oh yeah.
I use relish as well.
Pickles, pickles really aren't a potato salad ingredient, but I've seen lots of recipes with relish, which is basically chopped up pickles.
Yeah.
So burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, subs
Oh, definitely.
definitely qualify for good use for a pickle.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're liking them on your burger, you're probably going to like them on your sandwich or your sub,
Well, and here's the thing too.
Might depend on the meat that's also involved, but
You mean like what type of burger it is? If it's a what type of patty?
no, I mean, what type of sandwich?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what kind
I mean,
of
do you
sub?
think that there's a particular meat that's not good with pickle?
I wouldn't say so, but I'm sure somebody would. Like, okay, maybe roast beef. Would I make a roast beef sandwich and think pickle? Probably not. Turkey? Sure. Ham? Definitely. Roast beef?
But
pickle
well,
doesn't
what
come
if
to
somebody hands you a roast beef sandwich with pickles on there? Are you appalled or are you intrigued?
mind. As long as they're not sweet pickles, I'm fine.
Okay.
But I don't think, I think roast beef, if there was a lunch meat, maybe, salami? No, because I put pickles on Italian subs.
Yeah.
So salami would be fine. I think if there was one lunch meat that just doesn't go with pickles, you'll have to speak about bologna because I don't know. Bologna and pickle sandwich. Does that sound good to you?
Oh, I would do it. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
I would just have to say roast beef is probably the one. But Jeff, now that I think about it, one of my favorite, I guess, fast casual restaurants in the world that no longer exists near us unless we want to take a 2-hour drive, Schlossky's Deli. I used to always get the roast beef and cheese, and that was sourdough bread, and it had pickles in it.
Those are good
So
sandwiches.
maybe I'm wrong with the roast beef and pickles.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. If I was going to say one meat, it would probably be roast beef.
Okay.
But I guess it works. It's my favorite
Yeah.
sandwich. It has it on there. What's another good use for a pickle?
Oh man! So when you were talking, this is kind of going back to relish again. Tartar sauce.
Ah.
So when I make my tartar sauce, it's basically mayonnaise, a little bit of relish,
Okay.
a little bit of dill,
Yeah.
maybe horseradish.
Ooh, nice.
I think that's pretty solid as far as tartar sauce is concerned.
That sounds good. I'm not a huge tartar sauce fan because I don't really eat a whole lot of fish. And a whole lot of fish meaning none. But that sounds like a good tartar sauce. Definitely. Especially with a little horseradish. That kind
yeah.
of piqued my interest. What do you think of pickle flavoring?
I like pickle flavoring.
Pickle potato chips.
Love them.
Same
Yeah.
here.
I will try them every time. If there's pickle chips or what have you, yes, I will try them.
Some of them I've noticed have becoming spicy pickle chips. It's just straight up dill pickle flavored potato chips are beautiful.
Right.
Almost could be a replacement for having the pickle on the side of your sandwich. Just handful of pickle flavored potato chips. Fine with me.
Yeah. Well, but that's most chips, though. All chips seem to be going to the hot and spicy or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fire chips. And I don't know if they call them fire chips, but they're all spicy,
Flaming
yeah,
hot.
flaming hot. Yeah, it's like, no, it doesn't have to be that way.
I agree with you there.
Now, here's something that's a little bit maybe unorthodox. It's definitely not very, very conventional. But have you ever had a sandwich where the pickle is basically the bread?
I don't think so.
Okay, I
Like
have
a
a few
full-blown
times.
sandwich?
Oh yeah, you just get one of the really big dill pickles and you cut it in half.
Okay.
And it basically acts like the bread.
Man, that's
It's low carb, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's healthy. It just happens to be lower carb than it would be with bread.
Sure.
But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it.
I want to say I've probably done it as like maybe like I'm sure some point in my life I've taken 2 pickle chips and maybe a piece of turkey and made like a little mini sandwich, like a finger sandwich. I'm sure I've done that plenty of times in my life, but a full blown, bread size sandwich, no, definitely not.
Okay.
That might be a little too much. Man, and with lunch meat and like the pickles, that's a lot of sodium going on there too.
Oh, it is. But you have to remember it's low carb.
Carb free. Yeah.
Yeah, low carb.
Speaking of healthy versions of pickles, this might be the best use of a pickle. One of my favorite appetizers in the world, fried pickles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know what? When I was thinking of topics here, I didn't even think of fried pickles.
Oh, I know. Because when I literally thought about it, I was like, Jeff does not have this one in his pocket. I know it.
We will order fried pickles. That's always our appetizer, no matter where we go.
If they got it, yeah. Same.
Yeah.
100%.
Wow. Man, that's a wild card right there.
That's good stuff. Now, places do it differently. Do you have a preference? And probably not, because you're a pickle guy like me. And I don't necessarily have a preference. But whole pickle spears or pickle chips when it comes to deep fried pickles?
It's a very good question.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of an answer for that. It's very tough, right? But I think the chips are more convenient because you can dip. They dip better.
They do.
If you're dipping them in ranch, usually is the way to go.
If they're coming with a good sauce, good ranch or whatever. Mm-hmm. The chips are just a little more convenient than, and if you're doing like an appetizer, whatever, then, the spears, there might be some double dipping involved because it's a long spear. So,
True, very
the
true.
chips are a little more convenient, but I would be happy, either way.
Yeah.
There you go. Deep fried
Yeah, that
pickles.
might be my favorite. That's up there with like cheese curds.
So I'm not crazy about deep fried cheese curds.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
here's one. And this isn't, I wouldn't say this is necessarily pickles. It would have to do with the pickle brine, the pickle juice.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you know where I'm going with this one. So, Chick-fil-A, what makes their chicken so delicious? I think it's that pickle brine.
Yeah, it kind of has a little bit of a pickle flavor, and they say there's a pickle brine involved.
So I think that's a stellar use of pickles right there.
That's kind of the thing about a jar of pickles, right? Big heavy glass jar with a bunch of brine left over. Mm-hmm. And it's like, what do you do with it? Well, maybe use it for to marinate some chicken up. Why not?
Maybe you drink it, Chris.
Olive juice, I'm okay with, as long as there's a little vodka or gin involved. Pickle juice, I don't know. Peppercini juice, same thing with the hard liquor involved. But yeah, I don't know. Drinking the pickle juice.
To pickle juice, huh?
Yeah, I mean, if someone's like, I dare you to do a shot of pickle juice, I'd be like, all right, give me $20, no problem.
$20, man.
If someone said, I dare you to, then it's an easy dare, is what I'm saying. But are you like, oh, the pickles are done. Time to have nice iced pickle juice.
I don't change it into like another glass and make it formal. I'll just drink it right out of the jar.
But you will.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like this is a regular thing.
I wouldn't say it's regular, but
Okay.
I mean, I'll drink pickle juice.
Well, I would drink pickle juice. Like I said, if someone's like, I dare you to do it, that's, no sweat.
So if you go...
But I'm not making pickle popsicles or anything.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure people do that too. Because if you go on to Amazon or you look up pickle juice, you can buy pickle juice on its own.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's available on Amazon. There's a sport drink as well.
Oh,
I mean, there's a lot of people that are drinking pickle juice because it's supposed to have, with pickles, it has the antioxidants and everything, probiotics too, which is good for your gut health, so to speak.
Obviously replaces the sodium in your body. Maybe you lost from sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of electrolytes or whatever too.
Yeah. I suppose it has its health benefits. Mm-hmm. But I'm not doing anything with my pickle brine. Just throwing it away. Well, putting it down the sink and then throwing the glass in the recycling bin, but
Just dumping it, huh?
just dumping it. I can save it for you, though, if you want.
No, it's all good. I think the wife and I would take a couple swigs, just pass it back, and then,
Yeah.
oh, did you have enough? Then we'd dump the rest in the sink.
Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't think of pickle juice. Did not even.
It's good.
Didn't even think of that.
When I used to work in bars, one of the bars that I worked at, they had a drink. It was pickle juice and Jameson.
Oh, whiskey, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And supposedly it was good. I don't know. I figured, yeah, pickle juice and Jameson. Wow, that's a lot right there.
Yeah,
That can't be good for your stomach.
that's kind of sending me in all different directions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Another, I guess, a thing you could do with the leftover pickle juice and the jar is just kind of re-pickle something. Like throw a few things of asparagus in there or carrots or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I'm good
throw
with
it
pretty
in
much
there.
like pickled anything.
You know, overnight and kind of
Yeah.
pickling it, a quick pickle. It wouldn't be this, very soft, but yeah, as far as like pickled carrots or pickled asparagus, or I'm sure there is a million things you can pickle. I don't really go after those.
So, like when you go to the Mexican restaurant, they have like the pickled carrot, cauliflower, and jalapeno usually. Mm-hmm. I like that. I think that's really good. I feel like I've had pickled radishes, garlic, onion. Pickled onion is really good too. Mm-hmm. Red onion. Pickled pig's feet.
Oh my!
No,
goodness.
thank you. Yeah, no, thank you.
No. Yeah, everything else you mentioned, I would definitely try. I just don't think about them like I do just straight up pickles. I suppose the only thing that comes close to me purchasing that aren't pickles that are pickled would be jardiniere,
Okay.
which is a bunch of different vegetables that are
Yeah.
pickled, basically.
Have you ever made your own?
I have a few times.
Okay.
Not the greatest. Haven't
Okay.
mastered that yet. And you're talking about jardiniere or pickles?
Well, yeah, I guess
By the
both. Yeah, both.
Because I was talking about jardiniere, but I've done a few quick pickle things, but I've never done full blown pickle like with heating the jars and all that. Have you?
I've never done the pickling thing. I think my mom did it when I was a kid a couple of times.
Yeah.
And I probably just watched, but no, I've never done it myself.
Such good pickles in the store. It seems like a pretty long process to do, and I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about it, but I guess the whole getting the seal right with the heat and not getting bacteria in there and all it just seems like
Yeah, that can be scary. It's a little bit intimidating. Now, you say the store, but now the months that we're in right now, local farmers market, there's usually a pickle person around.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I love getting the pickles from people at the farmers market.
We just got to make sure they're not sweet pickles, Jeff. As long as they're dill pickles, I will gladly get them from the farmer's market for sure.
I get it. To each their own.
What do they call the little jerkins, right? That's what those little tiny ones are?
Oh, yeah, we have those. I have those in our
Those are just weird, too.
in the fridge.
Yeah, well, that's episode 43, the best use of a pickle. I guess, do we have to say which is the best use? I mean, we kind of both agreed on the deep fried thing.
The deep fried
Is that
one's
the
really
winner?
good, but they're also good on sandwiches.
That's true. And burgers.
And is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Well,
no, it's not.
it's its own separate thing, but
But it's ironically, pickle's good on a hot dog and a sandwich. So
Yeah.
you have something in common.
how about a burger? A burger's not a sandwich either, right?
No, burger's a burger.
All right.
Pickles are just wonderful things. We enjoy them. Like for me though, as long as they're dill. Whole chip, deep fried on a sandwich, on a hot dog, on a burger, on the side of the plate, or even just pickled potato chips. All good with me. Let us know on Twitter and Instagram, Fresh Uncooked, and TikTok, Fresh Uncooked Podcast. Jeff, until next week.
Enjoy what you eat.